Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. To the inside, Holmgren. Misses from close range.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. At the elbow, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's the break. White, wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Now here's Porzingis. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Strong finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim.
Williams with the ball. Out guarded by Tatum. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Over Tatum. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, that jumper's so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
Down low. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Holmgren. Goes back up. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Goes up with it again. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
It's White on the wing. Here's Tatum. And there's the drive.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
The kick out to Holiday. White, a good look. Boston again missing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's Holmgren. That one goes in. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Oklahoma City trailing. Williams with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Holiday attacking on the wing. Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Brown. To stop the drought. And he hits the jumper for two.
And not the easiest shot on the floor. And Brown sticking with that one, showing his confidence.
A wide open look here for Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky that D couldn't come up with it there.
Here's Tatum. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Thunder lead by 2. Stay with us as we get... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and can start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Inside. Back to Porzingis. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
The kick out to Williams. Outside, Dort. To the middle. Here's Caruso. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
And so Caruso nails both of them. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Holmgren the screen. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Boston trailing. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The kick out to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Williams has got 5 now. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Dort.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And so Tatum nails them both. There's 1:59 left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Brown. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Caruso. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Yep, that one goes. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
To the inside. Here's Cornette. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder with the lead. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
White. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Celtics lead by 1. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Back to Holiday. Shot from 16. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Screen by Hartenstein. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And stolen by Caruso. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 4-team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, wait.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Through contact, Tatum.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
From deep, Williams. A big-time effort for Alex Caruso, providing a lot of energy for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Right side, Tatum. Here's the 3. kept alive. On the wing, Holiday. Tatum a screen.
Walking foul called on Rubens. Third personal foul. First team foul.
And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hand.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time, and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see, and it came this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Stolen by Dort. And they're pushing it up. Now Hartenstein. Caruso looking for an opening. Outside, Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hartenstein. The rebound by the Celtics. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. To the inside. Tatum. No good on the shot. Nice defense from Dort. On the wing, Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And it's a 7-point Thunder lead. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Porzingis. Down low. Here's Craig. And finished off by Craig.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Dort with the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. The kick out to Williams. And the Thunder another three.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
To the inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis not letting anything or anyone get in his way right now offensively.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
Gilgeous-Alexander positioning himself well and knew exactly where to get to in the open space.
Pass to Porzingis. Second shot opportunity. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them.
49.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And here now the Thunder. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to Williams. And here is Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Right side Holiday. Brown wide open. He fires. On the wing, Brown. To the paint. Second chance shot. In deep. Tatum drops it in.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the three.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Here's Caruso. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail by 10. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. White. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's White on the wing. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Oklahoma City ball.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
It's Dort on the wing. It's stolen by White. The Celtics working the ball around now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Dort. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Williams. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Which can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Over in the corner, Dort. There's the pick. Pass to Holmgren. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Good on the 3-point shot. Porzingis has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Porzingis warning it and gets it.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Caruso. Here's Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Clock at 6. Now Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Celtics trailed by 5. Holiday attacking. That one goes. Count it.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
.11 left in the 4th quarter of this one. They set the pick. And here is Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now. Look at that killer instinct.
Good. And now they trail by just 4.
And the outcome on the line, Holiday comes through with a crucial bucket there.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Thunder making a switch here. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Pass to Porzingis. White, left side. Back to Porzingis. Shoots over Caruso. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And here's Boston.
And I think they realize.
Welcome to New York, home court advantage for the Knicks. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Second personal foul.
And they're going to have to think about sitting him out. I mean, that's his second foul here in less than a minute.
KD a screen. Here's Booker. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Brunson outside. Right wing. Towns wide open. Misses the three. And Durant, here we go. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Now here's Brunson. Anunoby outside. The three-pointer, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
Now, we spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. Coach said we want to keep that ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Achua. There's the three. And Towns throws it down.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
A baseline J. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Towns in the corner. No good on the triple. Here's the Suns with the ball. 3-point lead. Outside for Durant. Ball's knocked loose. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. Deflected by Bridges.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Phoenix leading by 3. Stolen by Brunson. Anunoby has the open look. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
O'Neal outside. Pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Towns, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that
Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Now KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
Pass to Anunoby. They grab their own miss. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Here's Booker. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside and does just that.
And Towns gets it to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
They set the pick. KD looking around. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Pass to Dunn. Shoots over Brunson. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. New York trailing. Brunson outside. Drops in the tray.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Here's Dunn. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Brunson right side. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Durant. Down low. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
That's a surprise. Really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coach and staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. And that's a foul called on Bol. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Achua. Good on the triple. Achua's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And there's the call on Durant.
Second team.
That's his first foul. And New York making a change here. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution.
Now Brunson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Durant up top. Here's Booker. Outside for Beal. Here's Richards. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Brunson outside. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Kept alive. Here's Robinson. And finally they hit one. Robinson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
To the paint. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
Richards with it. It's Durant on the wing. Durant drains it from distance.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. New York moving it around. Bridges misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Brunson outside. Inside. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
Yeah, Booker keeping that defense off balance with his passing ability right there.
Brunson scanning the floor. Outside for Robinson. The rebound by KD. To the inside. Dunn. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top.
32.
They finish off the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 4. Wright with it. Now Beal defending, and it's Wright missing. So it's Phoenix now. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot. The ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 2-point game. And it's Durant missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Wright with it. Now Beal defending. Bridges, no one around him. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bridges got 6.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Back to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a 3-point threat and offensive rebound and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. right, looking around. The kick out to Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his third foul of the game.
13 foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Towns. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit three-level score, and he's got it all working.
And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. To the middle. Goes back up. Tries again. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Six to shoot. To the paint. And Ball sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Here's Towns. 12 points for him. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Down low. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Brunson with a head of steam. Inside. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Durant with it. Bridges covering. And stolen by Anunoby. Jumps up. And Towns throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Out to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Trying to find Hart. Gets it to him. And it goes down 2 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And it's Durant missing. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 14-5 run. And here is Hart. To the inside. Here's Towns. New York moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Hart. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Booker. Out to the wing. Fires the three. Bull can't hit. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks lead by 5. And time to step aside.
The Suns, 37. Come on, everyone.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here's Booker. Booker in stride. And the dunk by Booker.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Pass to Hart. Out to Brunson. No good on the three. Suns trail by 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Bridges. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
This guy has so many shots up his sleeve. Devin Booker loves to go with that floater when it's presented to him.
Pass to Hart. Inside. Another shot. Some solid defense there from KD. The Suns leading. Dunn with it. Brunson picks him up. At the Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Mitchell Robinson on the floor for his defense unequivocally, but this young guy is really coming on the offensive end. Great job drawing the contact.
The first one falls. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Number 32, Karl Anthony Towns.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Dunn. Jacks up a three. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Dunn's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns. Brunson outside. And here is Anunoby. Out to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 12-1 run. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Upside Beal. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Anunoby. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Suns on defense. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Outside Durant. There's a good screen. From the stripe. Booker with no one around. Another three for Phoenix.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Brunson draws the double. Towns with three.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
At the done. Pass to Durant. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now Towns. Second chance shot. Count that one. Towns has got 20.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Durant down low. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Well, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
Brunson with it. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Dunn. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third team foul.
And it's the Suns' ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Hart, no good.
New York foul. Josh Hart. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits.
2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
Out to Bridges.
Defensive foul. Kevin Durant. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
It's tipped. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris